I'm here to show you the top 20 most profitable businesses you can start in Sierra Leone in 2020. I will start it right now. What's going on? My name is Junior Safa from Go for Growth Media. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow your business, build your influence, increase your revenue rate and other types of YouTube related stuff, do so now by subscribing so you don't miss out on anything. Starting your own business can be a difficult task, but sometimes if you are persevere, you can succeed. Here are top 20 business you can start in Sierra Leone in this 2020. But these top 20 businesses I'm highlighting are businesses that I think are the topmost businesses that one can start now in Sierra Leone and make huge sum of profits. They bear less expenses and higher profits. So I'm going to name them. They are not in order, but these are stuff I think one way or the other, I haven't done research around them, that these are businesses when you start in Sierra Leone now you can make huge sum of profit. Business idea number one is Max business. With the emergence of the COVID-19 and the precaution measures stated by WHO and government officials, it is clear that we are forced to use face masks. The market for face masks has been very much small, and that the demand for sometimes has been very high. So if you invest in face masks at the moment, you're going to make huge sum of profit. If you are making face masks, you want to trade in face masks, now there are a lot of teams, football teams, there are a lot of schools, there are a lot of other institutions that you can make their face masks using their names or their logo, so that they will go in for it and buy it at a larger quantity. So face masks at this point in time is a very good business you can start and make huge profit. Business idea number two is personal trainer and instructor. The country highly depends on rice as its staple food, and you know what that means to health. If we all keep eating rice, we have to get obesity all over the place, and one way to fight obesity is by doing lots and lot of exercise. But at the moment, these areas, these training centers are not in numbers, and the instructors are also not in numbers. Sometimes you want to go to the gym and have your belly or your obesity drop, but you can't find one around. So it is high time you start investing in a yoga center, I want to call it that way, so that you make a huge lot of money out of it. Few guys who are investing in that sector around are making a lot of money at the end of the month. Like there was an area I went to just do my registration and then start doing my exercises, and the registration in itself was around 250,000 leones, and after which you have to pay a monthly fee of 100,000. Imagine if you are having, say, 200 members or 100 members, as the case may be. You know what you're going to get at the end of the month. So it's good you invest in fitness trainers and instructor business idea, so you make a whole lot of profit at the end of the day. Business idea number three is online business. This is social media is becoming part and parcel of us Sierra Leoneans, especially in the city, and mostly in the cities. As a beginners trying to start your own business, hiring a shop or renting a shop can be very much cost effective. And what you do now for 2020, and a lot of us are making inroads in that direction, is to create an online business. There are a lot of socials you can create your own business idea on, and you can attract so many customers around. You can do that, like I said. You can create your websites, and then you post the products that you trade on, and a lot of people will come across it online. They will contact you, they will send you personal message, and then you respond, you state delivery dates, you see how prices can be met, what time you deliver that product, on and on. When you do this, you are doing the business at the comfort of your home and then making huge sum of profit. So online business is worthwhile at the moment. You have Facebook, you have YouTube, you have you have the WhatsApp group you can create just to promote your business whilst you are sitting at home and your business is placed in your room. So you can start online business now in Sierra Leone and make huge sum of profit, because you're not going to rent any shop for that type of business, but yet still you're going to attract so many customers. And business idea number 4 is that of the consultancy services, which is more or less you create the CPA, that is Chartered Professional Accountancy work schedule. Most Sierra Leone, a lot of us doing businesses have got little ideas on how to prepare cash books, how to deal with our taxes, how to compute our taxes and all that. So you've got some accounting background, and then you tend to create that kind of institutions for yourself as a private person. Then you get out to customers to see how best you can help them regularize their cash books, their financial statements, their taxes, how you can compute them. At the end of the day, they will pay you for that service, and you will be making huge sum of money. So creating a CPA accounting business idea can be a huge profitable businesses that you can start right now in Sierra Leone. And business idea number 5 is the payee loan. Why you need to invest in payee loan? The reason is that the country, we are not really satisfied with our salaries and all that. So what happens is that before the month ends, our salaries has already been utilized. So if you have a kind of loan scheme you can organize with whatever little amount you have, so you give that loan out to workers. This one is specifically to people who are working with either private institutions or government institutions that are of values, that are accredited. So when they go to you for loan, say for instance they want to have 4 months loan, you can give them that 4 months loan, and you ask all of the loan period to be paid through checks, and the payment date should be a date that they are paid. So once they are paid, you get the money from their account, and already there is an interest attached to it. You can state it at 6% or 10%, as the case may be, but remember, it must be a reasonable interest rate. So if you invest in this type of business, you're gonna make a huge sum of money. Business idea number 6 is homemade food. Sometimes when we go to work, we need to eat, we need to get some food during lunch hours, and these foods are mostly not available within our office domain. So what you do, if you look out for better places, good restaurants where you can see homemade food, and then you go in for it. This type of business is in demand in this country. And so if you are just trying to invest now in this country, it is worthwhile you create a very good home made food center, wherein people will go and pay you for the food on preparation. On order, you prepare the food, and then they get that fresh food from your restaurant. This kind of business will bring you huge income at the end of the day. So it is worthwhile to invest in homemade food business and make huge profit. Business idea number 7 is insurance company. When you have a credible insurance company, there are every likelihood that you will be making huge sum of profit at the end of the day, because this is a country where we don't know what actually the essence of insurance is. Majority of us, we only know that insurance is just to prevent us from being arrested. We don't know that when you have an insurance, it's a third party guarantee that we recoup your cost in case of a sudden accident, in which you bear less actions to the accident, so what you do at the end of the day, once we pay out this money to the insurance company, they give us the sticker, is done. So if this type of business you are investing in this country, once you know the strategies that are needed, you've got a very good marketing strategy, you've got marketers that will market your products, at the end of the day, you're going to get a huge sum of profit. So therefore, this business is worthwhile to do in this 2020. Business idea number 8 is embroidery business. You see, in this country, we love designs. We love designs that are attractive, that has got values. So if you open up an embroidery business and you are known for it, my brother and sister, you're going to make huge sum of money. Let's say, for instance, in town now, when you go around, you see that Nike dress and the head and the cap, and you see the different designs that have been printed by these embroidery businesses. They are making huge sum of money. If you go in and get a t-shirt like this, for instance, say you get it for 25,000 or 30,000 leones, and then you add this embroidery on it and design it, it's gonna go for like 150, 120, as the case may be, followed by the cap. So if you do that type of business, you're going to make a lot of business. So embroidery business is a very good business idea. You can start now in Sierra Leone and make a huge profit. This type of business will always enable you to be laughing to the bank whenever it hits the pots. Business idea number 9 is motorcycle business. You see, the countries lack thorough transportation, and as a result of that, majority of the citizens in this country are now acquainted or abreast with the use of motorcycles, and therefore motorcycles is in high demand. Taking motorcycles as a first step into the business world will give you huge sum of money if only you monitor it appropriately. Why I'm saying monitor it, you need to monitor whoever is going to be the rider of your motorcycle. It is a very good business that can yield you 400, 500 on a weekly basis, depending on the area where your motorcycle is running. To start a successful motorcycle business, you need to have a licensed motorcycle rider registered with the BMO. So when you register with them, they know what actually you own. You set out your standard for the rider. At the end of every day, you're going to realize some amount. At the moment, if you are off the urban district, you're riding within the rural area, you're gonna get like 50,000 a day. But if it is within the city part, you get like 60 or 70,000, as the case may be. So motorcycle business in itself is a huge business that you can invest in Sierra Leone now and make huge sum of money. Business idea number 10 is cleaning service. If you invest in cleaning service in Sierra Leone, you will end up making millions and millions of leones. But that depends if you keep yourself abreast with the system. The system I mean is that you knowing the number of people that may be interested in your services, getting yourself marketable to all the institutions within the country. If you do that at the end of the period, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 of these institutions that will hire your service. And when that happens, you're going to get huge sum of money at the end of the day. So cleaning service is a very good business that you can start in Sierra Leone today and make huge sum of money. Business idea number 11 is graphic design. Like I said, we love good things as a nation. Sierra Leoneans, we are designers. We believe in quality dress and we believe in quality design. So if you are a graphic designer, this is the right place for you to start your business and make huge sum of money right now in this 2020. Business idea number 12 is catering services. When you have events and people know you to prepare sweet food, your service will be always needed at any time, and you yourself will be admiring yourself when the cash comes in. So catering service in Sierra Leone is a very good business. You can start now and make good money. Business idea number 13 is traveling agency. This is another form of business ideas that allows you to make a huge sum of profit in this country. So it is now time for you to open up your traveling agency so that you make huge sum of money before the end of this year. The reason is that we love traveling and we normally don't know how really to go about getting our tickets, our bookings and all that. So what we do, we rely on these traveling agency to organize our movement for a fee, and that fee is worthwhile. So if you have that energy now, you've got that financial power to start a business, I advise that you start a traveling agency business so you make huge money at the end of the day. Business idea number 14 is security agency. If you have a very good agency with great rapport with institutions in the country, you will end up making millions and millions of leones with this type of business. You had securities and then you place them in various institutions to serve as security in those institutions. At the end of the day, that institution is going to pay you for those services your staff are going to render. So you in turn pitch out some of the amount from that payment and then pay your staff for the service they are rendering, and then you remain with that huge sum of money. So this is a very perfect business now you can start in Sierra Leone and make money. Business idea number 15 is Children's Education and Development Center. If you have this idea of creating the Children's Education Center in this country and at this moment, you're truly going to make huge sum of money. It is a very good business that you can start now and make money because a lot of us want our kids to attend the best schools. So when we realize that you are rendering the best education to our pupils, we're going to tell friends, and our friend will tell their old friends, and you end up getting large number of pupils in your school. So Education and Development Center is a good business also you can start in Sierra Leone. Business idea number 16 is consulting services. This kind of business may require some skills you are qualified in. So if you have this idea of something that people can consult you so you render service for a fee, it's worthwhile to start a consulting business and you will make huge sum of money. Business idea number 17 is car dealership. This is a massive business in this country. If you have someone abroad that will send you used car for sales and then you put it on market here, you're going to make huge sum of money. So car dealership is a kind of business that will give you massive profit at the end of the sales. So selling these goods can bring you more income than expected. So it's important for you to start a car dealership business now so you can make huge sum of profit. Business idea number 17 is professional car washing business. This business importance cannot be overemphasized. But if you give it a try now, you're going to know what I'm saying. So when you have a car washing center that you are known for, at the end of every day, you're going to go home with your bag full of money. So it's worthwhile for you to start this type of business now in 2020 and see what I'm telling you. Business idea number 18, internet provider services. We still grappling with this kind of facility within our community. So if you have this idea of creating a provision that will provide internet services to people at their home, you're making money out of it. So when you provide internet services for people and then they notice that your data is very important, the quality rate of your internet is good, man, you're going to make millions and millions of leones. So this is a business you can give a try today and see how it goes. Business idea number 19 is that you start a furniture business. We have timber at our disposal, and if you are a very good carpenter or you hire the service of a very good carpenter to create a shop wherein you can make awesome furniture, you're going to make a huge sum of money in this type of business. So give furniture business a try today and see where it will take you. Finally, number 20 is pure water business. You can do this type of business either in the form of either sachet water or bottled water. This one is in demand irrespective of whatever season we are having. So when you do this, you're going to make huge sum of money, provided you're giving us quality water to drink. It will give you huge sum of money that will take you to another level. So therefore, guys, this is what I think they are the top most 20 businesses you can start in Sierra Leone today and make huge profits. But please do me a favor by hitting that red subscribe button and the notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you'll be the first person to know. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'm waiting to see you starting that business right now. I'll see you later.